Hello, so it is that time of the year where things are coming to a close, including our journals. This junk journal is from the beginning half of 2024, and as you can see, I did leave like 50 pages in the back of the journal unused. This journal just got too junky to work in, and honestly I got sick of using it in the first place. The notebook I use is the Artist Loft Dotted Journal from Michaels. They're $7 and go on sale all the time. I honestly just love all the colors that they have and the size, but mostly the price. So the first few pages of the journal are just like a little intro to 2024. I did a reflection here of 2023. I also included my vision board at the bottom because I felt like that was important. Showed my ins and outs of the year, and just wrote out some of my goals. So the journal initially started off as a bullet journal sort of, or planner situation. I don't honestly really know. I didn't really have a plan when going into this journal. It was just going to be kind of whatever I wanted it to be. And I wasn't doing too much at this time, I'm not gonna lie. I was working on renewing my real estate license, which was consuming so much of my time at the time. But yeah. Anyway, so this is a page of all of my thrift finds that I have found in like purses or jackets I've thrifted. From here, you'll slowly start to see me transition it more into a scrapbook / junk journal and less of a bullet journal sort of situation, which I ended up really liking and sticking to that. Throughout the journal, I definitely changed my mind a bunch about how I want to use it. I start to use it more as a planner again, as you can see right here. But ultimately, I would say the last half of the journal from here on is mostly just junk journaling / scrapbooking. Now, if you follow me on TikTok, you might know this, but I have been scrapbooking / journaling, whatever, since I was probably like 12 years old. But I feel like this journal really helped me find my personal style when it comes to scrapbooking and all of that, and honestly just helped me with my overall artist style and everything. Also, me getting older over the years has also definitely contributed to me understanding myself more, therefore understanding my style and what I actually like more. But I feel like this journal really helped me get there faster. And this point of the journal I absolutely love because this is when I started my Etsy with my mom. We actually ended up renaming it from this point on. We ended up renaming it to Bruised Peach because I felt like our first name was just a little too hard to pronounce and people just couldn't remember it and spell it for that matter. So I like Bruised Peach a lot more. I feel like another thing this journal has taught me, and honestly I have quite the emotional attachment to this journal, I'm really sad to see it go, but what it taught me is not to take my journals too seriously and just do whatever I want, because as I go I will find my way and find my path, and then it's not all that serious. Now, I know I share my scrapbooks and junk journals and journals online, but if you don't want to, you don't have to, and that might be more freeing for you anyways. There are definitely journals that I have that I do not share with anybody online at all, and that are totally private, and that is because I want to keep it a safe place for me to write whatever I want, do whatever I want in the journal without fear of other people seeing it. Now, these last few spreads have been my little mood board / manifestation board for my future home. One thing I have found really helpful and I've gotten into more this year is manifestation, and I feel like putting it in your journal visually is really helpful if you're a visual person like me, which if you're watching this, you probably are. There's just something about seeing your dreams and aspirations in picture form that makes it feel a lot more possible and can help change your mindset, at least for me. Now, a couple of these pages are a little bit blank. I meant to go back and write stuff down, but I didn't, and it's fine because it's, again, not that serious. But around here is when I feel like I really got a grasp of what I like. And you will see that my journal style is pretty similar to how it is right here. At the beginning of the journal, I feel like it doesn't quite match my style, but right here it is. I start getting into more interactive pages, as you can see, which I think is so much fun. It's fun to do, but also makes it way more fun to look back on. I definitely want to learn how to make more interactive pages. I feel like they're so much fun, but I'm not very good at it, honestly, because it's very detail oriented. Like this little flip out here I tried to do, and it kind of flopped, but it's okay. Yeah, as you can see, it's not really flipping out as it should, but it's fine. So at this point, I kind of discovered Canva and how amazing it can be for my scrapbook. One of my favorite things at this time and to this day is definitely creating little layouts that I can then print out of all of my favorite pictures and different things like cell phones, and I'll show you that I have a little interactive locker page and things like that. But creating the pages on Canva and then printing them out has been such a game changer for my journal. Like I mentioned right here, I created this little interactive page on Canva, and you'll see that a lot in this journal and definitely a ton in my next journal as well. Oh my goodness, one thing I definitely want your guys' take on is the difference between scrapbooking and junk journaling. I know that on TikTok, a lot of girls say that they're junk journalers or that their journal is a junk journal, even though it may not be in the traditional sense, and I just want to know your guys' take on that because I'm definitely guilty of it. But either way, it's not that serious, and I just want to know what you guys think. All right, we have now flipped through almost all of my 2024 journal, or at least the first half of 2024. As you will see at the very end, I have a new journal that I have started about 6 months ago that I am probably going to be finishing by the end of the year. But anyways, like I said, I absolutely loved this journal and it taught me so much, I feel like. But I will say I cannot wait for you guys to see this new journal when it's all completely done because I'm really, really proud of it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. I really hope you enjoyed this video and subscribe. Okay, love you, bye!